take a look at this for a second. If you're aged 50 to...
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans, depending on your location. I greet you all today. I hope we all had a very peaceful weekend. Biafrans, my people, lovers of freedom, wherever you are watching this program from, join us and we will get it on from there. Today is 12th of January 2026, and my name remains Betty Ada Biafra. Join me, my people, so that we will continue. When you look at the title of this program, it says, Biafrans delegitimize Nigeria governance in our land, donate for our freedom and our liberty. And my people, when you look at that title, you will ask yourself, what does delegitimize mean? And it means withdraw legitimate status or authority from something. We have Nigerian governors in our land. When you listen to this music that played, you will see or you will hear where Onyendu said, I did not jump bail. They came to my house to kill me. And who was the governor at the time? Ojus Okano. He could not stop them. He could not do anything to stop the Nigerian army to come to our Onyendu's compound to kill him. And they ended up killing many Biafran youths. And nobody did anything to them. And that is the heart of Biafra land. The only way to fight for your freedom is to fight back. Because if you stand watching your enemy, they will kill you. So you get them before they get you. Join me from wherever you are watching and let us continue. My people, I have to pray. Father, Lord, my God, King of glory, I thank you for a day like today. It is another beautiful day that you have made, and we are glad in it. Father, Lord, we thank you for Onyendu, for our Prime Minister, for our acting Prime Minister, for Triple General Butuzo, the men defending our land. Please, God, help Biafrans all over the world to come together and fight for our freedom so that we will go home where we praise God in one voice and one mind. Ise. My sister Amaka, thank you for joining. Wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom. There isn't much to talk about other than to go to our website, which you are looking at. This is the physical website. Biafra Republic Government in Exile. When you come there, you look at this icon here, the yellow icon. Click on it and you will donate. This is all we need to do now. The website is www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Please, Biafrans, donate. I know it's not easy for people to part with their money, but people part with their money because of necessity, because of need to part with that money and get what you want. When you go to the market, you go to buy food stuff, You buy food stuff because the body needs food to keep moving. So you buy your freedom, you donate so that you will get your freedom. You can only eat it's even anything at all you like. But that is if you are alive. You can only eat when you are alive. If an enemy is before and behind you, you will not think about hunger. All you think about is safety. So, Biafrans, we need to be free. We have to legitimize all these illegitimate governors in our land. Fight for our freedom. When you look at what is happening in Iran today, it just came from the blues. The people of Iran want their freedom. They are not doing any other thing other than the government that is killing them, the government that is holding them captive. This is what they are fighting, to be free. So, Biafrans, we cannot be mistaken by fighting to free ourselves. There's a video I would like you to watch or picture. Look at it. This man is one of the congressmen. You will find him here in our website. Let me show it to you. When you come to our website, you come here, look at the man here. Look at him with our APM. Look at him here with Mazio Genkere, our APM. He is this same man. So, coming here, our APM, he wrote here, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, U.S. Diplomatic Meeting. U.S. State Department Official Ambassador Taibo Negi. Biafrans, look at what he said. He said here, African Union is having fits over Israel recognition of Somaliland due to fear of some members over secession movement. In their own countries, example includes Ambazonia from Cameroon and Biafra from Nigeria. If these nations are treated their minorities justly, such movements would not exist. So, Biafrans, what does this show? There is no other way of being recognized than this. This very man is telling everyone that Biafra and Ambazonia, Biafra living Nigeria and Ambazonia living Cameroon, that it is due to bad treatment, due to ill treatment, the way we are being treated. Now everybody is clamoring at Donald Trump coming to Nigeria to bomb Nigeria. Please, Biafrans, go to our website. So many people misconstrue the whole ideology. The narrative has been misconstrued because when you go to our website, you will see that America's alliance with Biafra gave rise to that. If you come to our website here, go to People's Daily, click on it. When you click on it, you will see Breji in talks with US government over deal makes offer public. Biafrans, try and visit this website. In this website, you will see and hear a lot of information that you need to know about concerning your freedom. There is no restriction. When you get here, you will see a lot and you will read a lot and know more about our freedom. Because my people, we are not going back to Nigeria. No way. It can never happen. We are not going back to Nigeria at all, at all, at all. So, Biafrans, let us delegitimize all these illegitimate governors in our land. Now, there's another video I will play for you, and you will hear what this congressman said, and that is our goal. That is a step forward. Let us listen. Hello, Chineke Ndewo. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. So, Biafrans, let us play this voice here at the Fox News, and you will see that Biafrans are not the only ones crying out for freedom. Many countries at the moment are crying out for freedom, Iran inclusive.
Trump has done what Reagan did. Reagan went to the Berlin Wall and said, tear this wall down. Donald Trump has done what Reagan did. Reagan went to the Berlin Wall and said, tear this wall down. Donald Trump picked the people over the Ayatollah. Donald Trump says the best way to make Iran great again is for the protesters to win and the regime to come down. How do you do that? Whatever action we're going to take, Mr. President, needs to embolden the protesters and scare the hell out of the regime. If I were you, Mr. President, I would kill the leadership that are killing the people. You've got to end this. If it ends well, then peace breaks out. All the state sponsor of terrorism activity stops. Hezbollah, Hamas, they go away. Israel and Saudi make peace, a new day in the Mideast. If the Ayatollah hangs on, it's a giant Obama step backward. I have faith in you, Mr. President. I have trust in you. You are the Ronald Reagan plus of our time. Trump has done what Reagan did. Reagan went to the Berlin Wall and said, tear this wall down.
Yes, this congressman being interviewed at the Fox News said that he loved what Ronald Reagan did. He went to Berlin Wall and tear it down. He said, tear this wall down. What Berlin Wall do we have in Biafra land? The presence of Nigerian governors. Because when you listen to the music I played, I did not jump bail. You will be asking yourself, why did the governor in that state at the time allow Nigerian military to come and do python dance? This is the Berlin Wall that we have to tear down. We have to tear our own Berlin Wall down. And that was why the title of my program is that we Biafrans have to delegitimize Nigeria governance in our homeland. We have to delegitimize them. Their presence is not acceptable. We have to tear them down. Biafrans, we have to donate to tear this Berlin Wall in Biafra land down. Go to our website www.biafrarepublicgovernment This is what we need at this time. Okay. All right, Chineke. I will. Thank you so much. So, Biafrans, all we need to do is that we have to work hard, as this man said. Let's keep listening to him.
Donald Trump picked the people over the Ayatollah. Donald Trump says the best way to make Iran great again is for the protesters to win and the regime to come down. How do you do that? Whatever action we're going to take, Mr. President, needs to embolden the protesters and scare the hell out of the regime. If I were you, Mr. President, I would kill the leadership that are killing the people. You've got to end this. If it ends well, then peace breaks out. All the state sponsor of terrorism activity leadership that are killing the people. You've got to end this.
Let's get it correct.
And scare the hell out of the regime. If I were you, Mr. President, I would kill the leadership that are killing the people.
Yes, he's encouraging that any freedom fighter will kill the leadership to save the people. Because it is the leadership, in this case, that is destroying the fabric of every society. They want to Islamize you. They want to Fulanize you in Biafra land. Now, some of them have been convinced to call themselves Igbo Muslims. There is nothing like Igbo Muslim. We have to tear this Berlin Wall down by delegitimizing the illegitimate governors who are in Biafra land. They were my brother, Clement. Thank you for joining us. Biafrans, we need to do exactly what this congressman is saying. He said that he suggests that you have to kill the administration that is killing the people. We have to delegitimize the presence of Nigerian governance in Biafra land. How do we do this? Go to our website, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org, and you will see that you are killing this administration gently and legally and rightfully. We need our land back. Now, Biafrans, remember that Peter Obi came out. He came out in 2023 or 2022 when they started campaigning, just to disrupt what Biafrans were doing. And he was invited to where? UK. That time he was campaigning with Atiku, PDP. When he came back, he formed Labour Party. Distracted all Biafrans. They all followed him. Everybody believed that he will win, that he will be an Igbo president. Otu awuwu n'eji. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ama m na unu nọ sit at home today. Ọ ga-adịla unu na mma. Na-egekwanụ ntị. O nwekwa ebe Peter Obi ji azụ eje. Nigeria na ndị na-achịfa nwelu ememo na onye Igbo amachinata Nigeria. So, ifefa meziri kita Peter Obi win that election na 2023. Akụkọ ka m na-akọlụ unu, na-egekwanụ ntị. Peter Obi wee win that election na 2023. Fa wee nalia ya wee nye onye fa chọrọ, maka na ndị ofe mmanụ na ndị Fulani na-achị Nigeria for ndị nwa bekee nwe Nigeria. Maka na Nigeria enwere onwe fa. Nigeria bụ business ndị ọcha. Unu na-afịa. So, fa wee welu that man wee distract ife niile anyị na-eme na Biafra. Wee distract that man. Distract kwuo oge anwa ka ejidele onye ndu it was just going to 2 years ejidere onye ndu. Na 2021 ka ejidere onye ndu. Peter Obi bido his campaign na 2022. 2023 made the election. Almost approximately 2 years ejidere onye ndu. Ụmụ be anyị wee rapụ onye ndu gbasolu Peter. N'elu na Nigeria na afa ga-enwe any hope. There you have no hope as a Biafran in Nigeria. So, my people, this time around, femegokwa another plan. Wee kpọpụta ya. Because fafugo na Biafra nwere alliance with America. So, na ifefa chọrọ ime bụ kafa distract kwa ya again. Ka anyị ghara ịdị focused. Or if this man nọ na this video unu na-afụ, or say that the best way iji wee suppress people protesting and what they are protesting against is by killing that thing that is bothering them. Once igbulu that thing na border ndị na-eme protest, fakwụsị protest. Dịka etu unu na-anọ n'ụlọ every Monday. Ọ bụrụ na ewepụ ife unu ji anọ n'ụlọ, unu anọdebe n'ụlọ jebezie business every Monday. Onye ndu ka nọ na mkpọrọ. Anyị enwere onwe anyị. Onwero nke ndị Biafra nọ n'ime. Igbo dị like etu a na-asọ nsị asọ. O ife Igbo dị ka ya na Nigeria. So kedu ife unu ga-eji wee jisi ike nọdụ na Nigeria? Ma onye be anyị pụta na-azọ ọchịchị, unu na-akwado ya n'ụzọ eziri ezi. Peter Obi bụrụ a genuine politician. Ife ọ bụ trap for you people. Eji ewe na trap unu. So we have to delegitimize their presence. Those governors are no good for Biafrans. They are no good for Biafrans. They have to be delegitimized.
You got to end this. If it ends well, then peace breaks out. All the state-sponsored terrorism activity stops. Hezbollah, Hamas, they go away. Israel and Saudi make peace, a new day in the Mideast. If the Ayatollah hangs on, it's a giant Obama step backward. I have faith in you, Mr. President. I have trust in you. You are the Ronald Reagan plus of our time. Trump has done what Reagan did. Reagan went to the Berlin Wall and said, tear this wall down. Donald Trump picked the people over the Ayatollah. Donald Trump says the best way to make Iran great again is for the protesters to win and the regime to come down. How do you do that? Whatever action we're going to take, Mr. President, needs to embolden the protesters and scare the hell out of the regime. If I were you, Mr. President, I would kill the leadership that are killing the people.
So, by killing the leadership, killing the people, Biafrans, what do we have to do? We have to actually and sincerely delegitimize the presence of these governors being used to suppress our liberation. Those governors being used to stop our freedom. We have to delegitimize them. This is what we have to do. Biafrans, do not think that you have no other way out other than what we are doing as Biafrans to free ourselves. So, we have heard that. We have heard that and many more coming. Let us listen to this.
My friends, we try hard to ensure Western survival. And I will end up with a short 7-point plan, what I propose that we all should do. First, we must stop pretending, number one, that Islam is merely a religion because it's a totalitarian ideology. Very important. And let me add, maybe not everybody agrees with me, but still I want to say it, that there are moderate Muslims. Fortunately, there are many moderate Muslims. Not all Muslims are radical, but there is no moderate Islam. So please stop talking about radical Islam, because it's a stupid pleonasm. You have moderate and radical Muslims, but there is only one Islam, and that is the Islam from the Quran, from the Hadith, from all the terrible things that Islam produced. Two, we must act and de-Islamize our country. So I would say close all those hate factories that they call Islamic schools, where children are taught that we are filthy infidels.
Biafrans, tell me, does this look similar to what we are talking about? Does it look similar to what we are facing? Biafrans have been facing this since 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, 80s, 90s, 2000 till this time. This was what we faced. 1967, when they all came on Biafrans, lying to them, lying to the whole world that we are separatists, that we are terrorists, that we are terrorizing Nigeria, and the world believed them. Now it is going viral. So Biafrans, our only exit route is Biafra. And right now, Biafrans, we have our website, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Go there and donate. That alone, once you donate, forget about what will happen, because Biafra Republic Government in Exile is doing the needful under the leadership of Mazi Ogenkere, our acting Prime Minister. Biafrans, please donate to your freedom. Islamization is real. It is real. Look at what this man is saying. Is not different from our plight. It's not different from what we Biafrans have been suffering. They started killing us for so many years. Till date, they are still killing. There is no day that Islamic terrorists in Nigeria does not kill people. Every day in Nigeria, there is killing. So, Biafrans, I will urge you to please try and do your donation so that we will leave this Islamization agenda, Fulanization agenda. We are just at the middle of two huge interests. Those who want your oil and gas, and those who want your land and to kill you, to Islamize you and Fulanize you. We have to free ourselves. There's a video I would like you to listen here from one of our brothers, and you will understand that Nigeria is a death trap. It is a death trap. Biafra, there is no other better way to talk to us than using video of things happening in other parts of the world. For instance, in Iran, currently, there is total unrest. There is total protest. Iranians no longer want to be Islamized because Islamism in most parts is intimidation, killing of innocent people, unaliving them without genuine reason. Freedom is our inalienable right, and we must be free, Biafrans. Let's listen to this video.
providing solution to it. But during my previous live streaming, full of people who do not understand the problem in Nigeria, talk less of providing solution to it. But during my previous live streaming, I had a guest who is a former Nigerian soldier, and he had an honor to represent Nigeria in UN peacekeeping mission in Yugoslavia. So this man likened the problem of Nigeria today to that of Yugoslavia. He said the present day Bosnia and Herzegovina was Muslim-dominated territory in former Yugoslavia when the Soviet Union fell. So what happened? These people were trying, the superiority game of these extremists. They want to Islamize the whole country. And the present day Slovenia or Slovakia, Croatia, all of them were shouting, and there was tension. The country was just directly going into a civil war before UN intervened, and they had a dialogue, and they were able to divide the country. Partition took place, and it was into 7 countries. Every ethnic group go their separate ways. Now, in the year 2021, I was in Croatia, so very peaceful and loving people. The majority of the Christians, they are Catholics. So there is nothing like tension of terrorism or Islamization, anything like that anymore. Does that mean that there is no single Muslim in Croatia any longer? That is not true. There are still Muslims there, but everything is peaceful. Does it mean that there is no Christian in Bosnia, where we have majority of them Muslims? That is not true. We still have Christians there, but now they have peace since they went to 7 countries. So pay attention to what this man said.
I think in 1985, Ibrahim Babangida was the person that officially took Nigeria. And today, Nigeria is a member of the Organization of Islamic Congress. Where were the Christians when these things were going on? Where were the secularism of Nigeria that people are preaching today when these things were going on? Don't you know that when you attest or sign into a convention, you are part of it, and all the tenets derived from that convention that you sign is binding on you? Where were our people when we were in the military? Those of us who were the junior officers, we do not have the authority to do or change anything in the hierarchy of the military command. Those that were saddled with the responsibility and decision making in the military were mainly from the northern part of Nigeria. The southerners cannot even speak. When you speak, you don't even have authority. Your words doesn't have any authority. Islamization of Nigeria has been there from Osman Danfodio. When Osman
Have you heard it, my people? This Islamization agenda has been there since the time of Osman Danfodio. So, Biafrans, this is not a new thing to you. It may be new to those who were born after 1970. But when you look at what is going on in the whole of Nigeria today, killing everywhere. Nigeria, there was nothing like Nigeria in the past. We had Biafra, we had Oduduwa, we have Arewa. Fulani, led by Osman Danfodio, came in 1808 or thereabout. He wanted a place for his brothers and sisters, for his clan, for his tribe. He came to Sokoto, that he is an Islamic scholar. He wanted to spread his preaching. He even came to our land, but our forefathers rejected it because Islam does not conform with Igbo tradition and culture. When Christianity came, they considered it conformed with our tradition, culture, and beliefs. And we welcomed it and became Christians, predominantly Christians, traditional worshippers. Now, today, my people, why are we going to sit and watch for these people to destroy us? We have to really shake them off our back. We don't need it. And there is no other way we can fight this. Currently, everything has been put in place and we need funding, donation, donation, donation. Just to buttress this very point, listen to what Donald Trump said to this guy. Just listen.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something there that there's a tremendous hatred there.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something.
When he said, I think Islam hates us as Christians in totality, those who bear the name Christ. When you go to 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14, it says, if my people who are called by my name, my people who are called by my name, we are all Christians. He said, those who hate us.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something there that there's a tremendous hatred there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. There is an unbelievable hatred of us.
In Islam itself?
Unbelievable hatred of us. There is unbelievable hatred of us. Biafrans, I know that most of the time when we are here, our people really don't come out to listen to what we are saying. When you look at the number of people, I don't know if it is because of timing. I don't know whether it is because people are tired of listening to us. Us, I mean, is this. Biafra Republic Government in Exile media team. Whether you are tired of listening to us or not, all must continue to hail Biafra. Yes, we have to talk to you about Biafra. Biafra is a rising nation. It is our religion and we must evangelize on daily basis. Because during the war 1960, 66, 67, when Nigeria brought war against us, because we ask questions, because we do not keep silent, you know, with the Fulanis, the Islam, the Muslims, they have one caliphate that speaks for the whole region. You cannot talk. You cannot ask. They call you infidel. They call you their slaves. They use Sharia to destroy your society. You cannot talk. You know that sometimes your brother can keep something and you go and take it because of brotherhood. With Sharia, you can't do it. They will cut off your hand. You have no mouth to say. But in Christianity, we have what is called law and order. If anything happens wrongly, you go to court. It will be decided. With Sharia, once you come there, you are guilty. You cannot talk. You have no right of your own. So it does not conform with our culture, our beliefs, our tradition, our social life. We do not accept Islamic religion. Nigerians, stop trying because it will not work. You will fail. We are in alliance with America. It's not hidden. is not hidden. President Trump said, Islam hates us. If you do not believe in them, they will make you to pay a tax called jizya tax. And that jizya tax means that you are their slave. That is what they pay now in Borno State. That is what they want us to be paying. Are we their slaves? Are we going to keep quiet? The only way out is to delegitimize the presence of Nigeria in Biafra land. Biafrans, rise up. Donate, donate, donate. We are not radicalizing anybody. We are not haters, but they hate us. They hate us. We love them in the first place to allow them to come and stay in our region. And that was in 1808. So why now? Why the killing? Why the killing? Even if you are killing, you say you don't only kill Christians, you kill both Christians and the Muslims. Why are you killing human beings? Did you create anybody? Is that what God tells you? You will kill somebody, you will say Allahu Akbar, but God said, thou shalt not kill. This is why we are here morning, noon, and night talking about our freedom. We are running away from all these marauders, killing our people, kidnapping our people, raping our women. This is why. So if you are not going to be here to hear the truth, it is your own loss, because you will lose and miss the teaching. The teaching is that Muslims should be on their own and leave us alone. Christians have right to freedom. You cannot Islamize us. It's impossible. Biafrans will never, we did not accept it in 18 something, and we will not accept it now. So my fellow Biafrans, what are we going to do? Use this website, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Go there and make your generous donation. Go there and donate. They infiltrate our land. And by law, we have right for self-defense. We have right to defend ourselves. We need to liberate ourselves. Yes. So this is why I brought this video for you to listen to what Donald J. Trump said.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something.
Yes, Biafrans, he is sticking to what he said.
Islam is at
He's sticking to it. So let's continue to listen to this truthful statement.
When Danfodio died, his generations unborn and those that are coming now are carrying it out. You have been playing Olawumi's video. That is it Navy Commodore. You've been playing. It will take them, even if America begin to bomb them, send ballistic missiles, precision or supersonic, they will recoil. Once they recoil, after some time, they will still come on. See, the only solution for Nigeria to get away, let me say, southwest, south, if there is anything like south, and southeast, to get away from these people is to go the way of Yugoslavia. I told you here before, the Bosnian Serbs are Islam. They are Muslim-dominated area in central Ukraine.
Go the way of Yugoslavia is to delegitimize the presence of Nigerian governance in Biafra land and proclaim back our land. The Yugoslavians pushed them out, protested like the Iranians are now doing. Their women are throwing away their hijab. They say no to Islamization. President Trump on this video say no to Islamization. So who are we? Let's follow the order. Obi is now walking local in Acapulco in Biafra land, gathering all the Biafrans he could. Biafrans in Homeland, ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ọsọ gbaa n'ọsọ. Ọkwa ndị ọcha na-eyuzu Obi abụrụkwa a serious politician. Ọ bụrụ na Obi bụ a serious politician, ndị be anyị, Obi ga-anụ ọgụ ka nwoke wee napụta Tinubu his mandate. But Obi jọsụrụ bịa ka ndị ọcha wee na-amị mmanụ anyị eternity, forever and ever. Ọ bụ na anyị nwelu control of our oil, ife Burkina Faso na-eme kịta under the leadership of Ibrahim Traore, ọ ife anyị ga na-eme, and ọ ife anyị ga-eme ma Biafra bịa. Everything is planned down. Ka Biafra ga-esi wee dị revolutionalized. We are Christians. Anyị bụ ndị Christian. Ndị nna nna anyị fa bụ ndị Usman dan Fodio miti. But because na Islam abụrụ ife anyị nwa bụ ndị na-asụ asụsụ a m na-asụ kịta, or walk with our religious belief. Maka na Islam bụ one caliphate is like one size fit all. Ndị be anyị unu na-ege ntị, maka na unu nwa bụ ndị nọ n'ụlọ na-agbaso Peter Obi, na-agbasogharị ndị otu Ngozi Orabu Fulani, na-agbaso ndị otu Ima Madabu. My people, unu kunie. Biafra land dị too big ịnọ n'okpuru ndị bịara abịa. Anyị lụrụ 70 million karịa ma agụọ proper census. Unu nwa bụ ndị nọ n'ụlọ, unu bụ isi sekpu ntị. Anyị nwa bụ ndị nọ n'ama na-asị unu pụta n'ebe Obi dị n'ụzọ adịrị ya. Nigeria will never allow an Igbo man to rule. Nigeria abụrụkwa sọsọ Fulani. Ndị nwa bekee na-achị Nigeria bụ Fulani bụ their caretaker. Yoruba bụrụ their deputy. Ka m kọwakwala unu ka unu ghọta ife na-eme na Biafra land. Ndị otu Governace niile a bụkwa slave ka fa na-akpọfa. Unu niile bụ slave. Kịta fejego mmeye nke a na-akpọ ADC. Obi ga-abụ presidential candidate. Kwankwaso bụ deputy kpọrọ Igbo asị. Ọ sị na ya hetiri Igbo with passion. O win election, eweli enye Kwankwaso. Ndị be anyị pụtakwanụ n'aka Obi. Ọkwa photo trick. O were si na otu awụ eji. Do not follow Obi. Obi winu na 2023. Gịnị ka o mere? O walk away maka na o fulfill go his duty to ụmụ nwa bekee na-akpụ ya oku n'ezie ife ọ na-eme. Ndị ọcha na-amị mmanụ na achọrọkwa ịkwụsị. Onye ejekwa n'ebe Obi nọ, bịanụ na Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Ebe a bụ ebe a nọ kịta. My people, pụtanụ na ụzọ adịrị ebe Obi nọ atọl. Kedu ka unu si wee chee na onye ilo unu ga-emelu unu ife ọma? Ọ dị impossible. Thank you so much, Ikukuchukwu, Max Onya, William, and Clement. Many of you, ndewonu. Thank you for joining. Remember to click the like button. My people, go for that, my wonder. Why no nwere onye na-abịa ege ntị? Anya here ifu no source of 15 people. Well, maybe it is wrong timing, but this is only when I can come out, because most of the time our information minister come out in the evening, and in the morning you have seen the way it is now to 1 o'clock and not many of us are here. When we share this message, it will go viral. Biafrans, the title of this program is that we have to delegitimize the presence of Nigeria governance in our homeland. Somaliland adigo recognized. Biafrans, ọkwa unu nwa bụ next. Anya ndị chọrọ recognize unu dịkwa ebe unu nọ, ka unu mata amata. So, we have to delegitimize them and claim back our land. All these illegitimate governors, they are not welcomed. They have overstayed their welcome in our land. So you have to delegitimize them. Go to the website www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org and donate. If you are in Homeland and you do not know where to donate, call me on this line number you see here, +447706705575, and I will tell you where you will go and donate. Please, Biafrans, please, we have to delegitimize these people. Their presence is not welcome in our land. Let's continue to listen to this video. I won't be long before I take my leave because there's nobody, not too many people here that I'm talking to. And that is always the idea, to talk to as many people as possible.
Former Yugoslavian Republic.
Amazon made $638 billion in 2024. Now, the majority of that revenue,
They are the Muslims. Immediately, the communist system failed in those areas, Eastern Europe. Then the Bosnians tried to take over the rest of the Yugoslavia, which they tried. Then people started crying, especially the Chinese, the Croatians, the Slovenians, the North Macedonians. They started crying. The United Nations had their cry, and they sent the United Nations Peace Protection Force in Yugoslavia. And the braved way for these people now to break away into 7 countries. Today, you cannot see the influence of Islamic tendencies or tenets or application of Islamic laws in.
Yes, in those countries and in those days, when UN was UN, you know that UN was formed by America, United Nations. But today, America is no longer in agreement with UN. UN have changed. They are so complicit these days. But during the time of this Yugoslavian disintegration and all that, they did the right thing. They're supposed to have come to the aid of Biafrans, but they pretended as if they don't know what is going on. But this is how the disintegration in Yugoslavia and all those Croatian areas in USSR, how they got disintegrated, broke away from being Islamized, and they got 7 different countries, nations. And now they have all joined the EU. The European Union, you have 44 nations. But Nigeria, which will be like half of the size of this United Nations, Europe, that is 44 nations, they left us 1 because you are like, I don't know how to call it, a departmental store where they go and do their shopping with their list. They will list gas, they will come and get it from you. They will list oil, they will come and get it for you. The Zamfara gold will be in their list. They are all getting it because you are just one nation. Africans, rise up. Divide yourself into your small groups and rule yourself, manage yourself. Anybody coming to take your mineral must pay for it. But those who take your oil and gas from Biafra land, do they pay you for it? The answer is no. That is stealing, with the intention to permanently deprive you of what naturally belongs to you. Freedom is our inalienable right. Inalienable right is right that God gave you, which nobody has right to tamper with. So everything they are doing it by force. We don't want them. Any religion, God is not a killer. He said we should love ourselves. Any religion or any group that is forcing you to join them is not talking about God. That is cultism. That is destruction. And we must say no to it, Biafrans. We must say no to it. It does not conform with our religious belief. It does not conform with our social life. It does not either conform with our political and democratic beliefs. So, Biafrans, we need to donate to liberate ourselves from the shackles of these intruders. They prefer that foreigners will come and take your gas and oil than you. That's what Saduana of Sokoto said. That instead of giving an Igbo man any position, he will get an expatriate. So instead of allowing you to use your oil to develop your land, to, polish your dreams for yourself and your children and your generation, they prefer that a foreigner takes it. Nigeria is a dream killer. Biafrans, what are we still doing in Nigeria? We therefore have to exclude them from our region, our territory. And you will ask yourself, how can we do this? Simple. Go to our donation link and donate. Ọ ga-egotelu ndị na-echedo our territory mgbọ. Ọ ga-enyefa nnifa ga-eli wee full energy to do the fight. Ọ ga-enyekwula anyị aka ịkwụ ụgwọ to ndị na-edu anyị eje to another country ga-recognize anyị. So ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, vidio niile a m na-egosi unu bụ ka unu nụ ka ndị ọzọ si wee rapụ this Islamization agenda and Fulanization, wee gbanarị ndị na-emefe intimidate.
Croatia, North Macedonia, Slovenia, and the rest of them. That is the only thing that is going to save Nigeria. If not, no countries like Saudi Arabia fund it. Remember, I told you the former Zamfara state governor, Ahmed Yerima, when he, in 2000, I was still serving as at that time, 2000, January 2000, when he introduced Sharia in the north. Go and check. The people that were responsible for the funding and sending of so much, billions of dollars to fund him in order to actualize Sharia. And that is
Yes. Do you know, Biafrans, funding is always key. Biafra is a government in exile, and there is no governance that does not require funding. That's what he's saying here, how the governor of Zamfara funded Sharia and funding terrorists. Many ways now. They steal your gas and oil, sell them, and use it to fund those who will come back and kill you. They kidnap people. Those that they sent from their funding, they will come, buy gun and give them. They will come and kidnap you. And they will demand ransom from you. And you will pay that ransom. They will use the money to buy more logistics, more bullets to come to Biafra land, to kill you for being a Biafran. They were part I appreciate you all. Ndewo. Thank you for joining us. Almost hail Biafra. Must hail Biafra. My people, there is no other way. In fact, we have done everything laid down. What we haven't finished now is funding. We need funding. We need funding. Eje man, Eje, no matter how small, try and donate. Try and donate. That's what we need now.
Especially in the northern Nigeria, is to at least do what these people did. Because you see, just like if somebody told you that evangelist Ezekiel Dauchama, the America will hear his voice, that will also tell you that when you cry and cry just like evangelist Ezekiel cried, they will hear you. Because it is evidential in that country that Christians are on the verge of being terminated. They told you the issue statement, and don't take their statement with levity. They told you convert to Islam or die, and go to those places, go to those areas that they are, buying and unleashing their mayhem. Check whether they are Muslim-dominated areas. These are Christian. Let me just say 97% of these communities are Christian-dominated areas. If you hear that they attack a mosque, or they want to send a narrative to the world that, oh, it is not only Christians that are being killed, but their target is those people that they feel that don't belong, to their own religion. So the only way forward is for those that are concerned to begin to cry and let the world, those that make the decisions in this world, to understand that just like the Chinese, the Croatians spoke and shouted, and United Nations came in. That is the only thing. Without that, there will be no peace in that country. I swear to you, Master Coach. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Awimbo. Former
and for me to say this, let me say this before I go. Let me say this before I go.
All right.
Any Nigerian that is hoping for a new Nigeria, any Nigerian that is hoping for a new Nigeria is a mirage. It's a mirage. You see, the foundation of Nigeria, that 1999 constitution can never make you a Christian to be protected as long as Islam is involved in Nigeria.
And
have you heard it, my people? That 1999 constitution that they deceived your brothers that are following them, the politicians. They send them away. They send them away. And they made that constitution. You can never survive in Nigeria. So Biafra is our only escape route. Biafra is only our escape route. So Biafrans, let us donate to free ourselves. Delegitimize the presence of Nigeria governance in Biafra land by your donation. Nobody is asking you to go and start fighting civil war. No. Your only weapon now is your Ejema and Deje.
it's not only a Christian, and it's not only a Christian, sir. It's just like what I was telling people from the beginning of this program. This Yoruba traditional, people. There is a woman that was forced to convert to Islam, and she refused. They burned her houses, and the woman is crying out loud. Nobody is there to help her.
No, go and see. I think in a lorry, they ban the traditional, in a lorry, they ban the Yoruba indigenous people, the traditionalists, from carrying out their Isheshe. And that was exactly what, their prophet, that was exactly how their prophet took the war to Medina those that worship idols, they took jihad on them, and eliminated majority of them. Some of them run into exile. So that's the template that is going to play in Nigeria. And they are setting their feet little by little, with Nigerian government and the 1999 constitution aiding them. If you go and listen to Obasanjo's address, he said 2000, when the Sharia incident started, that states have the right to practice their own law. But you have a section in the Nigerian constitution that bars every state from carrying out state religion. But the Nigerian government allowed them to introduce the tenet of Islam, which was the introduction of Sharia. So how?
Yeah, Biafrans, you heard when America told Nigeria to get rid of Sharia or get Nigeria divided. Sharia is the life wire of Islamic religion, and they will not like to get rid of it. What do? Fall back on your Biafra. Fall back on your website. Donate generously so that my people look at it. You go here and you donate. Yes, Biafrans, go here and donate. This is it. This is our website. When you come here, go to this yellow spot. The icon here, click on it. Is a very simple step. And go also to our website and read. Go to this place. Go and read. Something that will make your heart peaceful and happy. And you will know that our alliance with America is real. This was the man that made the law which placed Nigeria as country of particular concern. Congressman Ted Cruz, with our APM. This is our charter. So, Biafrans, what is the fear? What are we afraid of? Those rushing to Obi has no solution to your problem. Obi cannot resolve your problem. Obi has a reverend father or a reverend sister in his father's house. He is a pure Catholic. So, he's only deceiving you people because of his political interest. Ọ bụrụ onye kwuo eziokwu gị na-emie. Let us listen to this video to the end, because the other day I did not finish it. From here now, let's listen to our information minister. Wow, it's not talking. All right. Let me go to Biafrans. We have a lot to talk about, but what we have to ask ourselves, are we ready? Are we ready, my people? Are we ready? Are we ready? People are ready to recognize you. What are we doing? What are we doing?
We don't want to put them in more problems. What we do now, we take our responsibilities. As I am here now, what we do now,
Internet.
hold me for it. Don't go and hold my leaders and compile or compound his case with what I am doing. Because you heard me make an announcement and say, Simon Egba say we should do like this. Mazen Namdekano say we should. No. Use the one that I am doing for my own. If you carry me, go prison. Fine. But don't use what I am saying to go and join with what Mazi Simon is already suffering in prison. Because I came and said he is the one that said I should do like this. No. Or what Mazi Namdekan is already passing through because I came and said he is the one that told me to do this. No. Take me with my own word. We have brain. Our brains are not dead. Our cells in our brains are not dead. It is working. It's only fools. It is only idiots that their brains will not be working and they are working freely in the street. They are going to work every day. They can take care of their families. They make salaries.
Our brains are not dead. Biafrans, we never had any Biafran with dead brain. But if your own brain is dead, please, we don't need you. Onyendu said that we don't treat cancer. We cut it off. We don't cure cancer. We cut it off because it is incurable. How can we not watch and see what happened during the time of Mandela, Indira Gandhi, Martin Luther King? When they were all incarcerated, their followers did not go to hide. They were even making more noise than normal. We have to continue to work hard. This video, we watched it the other day, but I did not finish it. So we are at the finishing end. You cannot be a Biafran with dead brain cell. No, you have to think like human being. Onyendu will ask you, all this teaching, all these years, what have you done with it? It will be like in the Bible when a master gave talents to his servants. Some went and hid their own and say, oh, this our master is a troublesome man, a troublesome man. Some went and used their own and make triple gain. And he later called them to give account. What will you give Onyendo as an account of what you did when he was not around? What of the teaching? So if your brain cell is dead, out of Breji. Breji is not for you. Biafra Republic government in exile need men that think critically and sensibly. You move forward.
They prefer that it is a man that is in prison that will be the one to lead them from prison, that will reason for them. A man who does not have freedom, a man who is looking the four walls of the prison, is not the one that should be giving them instructions. Take the message very well, though. We are not taking orders or instruction from Finland prison or Nigerian prison. 2026, we have to move with speed, and we are calling on everybody. Our arms are wide open. Keep your ego and pride aside. Forget whatever error that you have committed. Forget whichever way that you were bamboozled or you were insulted. Forget whichever way that I have insulted you. Forget whichever way or whatever error that you committed. whether knowingly or unknowingly. If you were suspended from Biafra government, and you know you are a Biafran, you want to come back and support your Biafra now, come back and support your Biafra. Listen very well, oh. Come back and support your Biafra. Don't come back to support Sonny. Don't come back to support Nkere. Don't come back to support Simon. Don't come back to support Nnamdi Kanu. Come back and support your Biafra with your Gemma, your sweat, and everything that you have.
Yes, my people, this is the word to a wise person. You should all know and remember that somebody who is in prison has no power at all. They have limited powers, which is when you call them, they will greet you and you greet them back. You don't even have to tell them anything pertaining to the reason why they are there, because you will not know when you are implicating them. You will not know when you put words into their mouth, and they will implicate themselves. Now we need recognition, and we need to secure our land in Homeland. That's why we have our website. That's why we donate. That's all we need now. And we need to focus on the person leading you to all these congressmen. That is the person you have to focus on now to get you Biafra. That is if you genuinely want Biafra to come. Because there is no government that will be taking order to somebody who is in jail. No government does that. So, focus on that person who is not in jail but is fighting tirelessly to make sure that that thing we are fighting for comes out, and to make sure that those our leaders that are inside, that they are released. That is the person that goes to tell the world about the injustice meted on our leaders. They cannot talk for themselves in prison. Biafrans, understand this. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ka o doo unu anya na onye nọ n'ime ụlọ mkpọrọ, unu fụrụ oge nke Mandela, ọ ndị nọ outside jegidere ije jegide ije fa wee nweta freedom, wee release Mandela. Ọ bụrụ Mandela nọ n'ime nọdụkwa outside na-ekpere onwe ya ikpe. No, etu a onye ndu na our PM nọ inside, Maazị Simon Ekpa, ọ ndị nọ outside, and anyị nwabụ ndị nọ outside na-edonate ego a nwere onye isi. Anyị nwere onye isi kịta. We need it. I beg your pardon. Oh, my people, Biafrans, bikono, my people, let us come together. Let us fight together. Let us fight sensibly.
When you put Biafra first, you will see that there is nobody or anything that can stop you from supporting your Biafra, even if Sonny get angry with you, or you get angry with Sonny, or you are suspended from BRJ tomorrow because of misconduct. If you put Biafra first, that suspension will just be like flour. You will count it nonsense. But what will be important in your ear will be Biafra, because you put Biafra first. Don't put the position that you will be given to act in serving Biafra now. Put Biafra first, of how much and what I can contribute and bring to the table. Forget any way or anyhow that you have been wrong. Oh, and I am pleading all of you now, because this window will be closed later. All the groups, one is a group, Avid group, Ambassador group, Rising Sun group, whatever group you call yourself, Mbogom Parawa Ibibio, Mbogom Parawa Kalaba, Mbogom Parawa Fake. the Calabari people, the Ikere people, everything, any name you know you are calling yourself or any nickname. Keep your ego and your ethnocentrism or ethnocentric character or habit. Keep it somewhere. Come down from your high horse. Come and support your Biafra. It is not Sonny Biafra. It is not Nnamdi Kanu Biafra. It is not Simon Biafra. It is not Nkere Biafra. It is your Biafra. It is not Butuzo Biafra. It is your Biafra. If Butuzo and their men decided to leave Biafra land, the battlefield today, and open that gate where terrorists are supposed to come in, where they are stopping them, they will come and slaughter all of you. All of you that are busy showcasing your big, big cars and houses, riches and money in the bank. Fulani terrorists will enter and slaughter all of you. So, you need Butuzo and the volunteer army. But Butuzo and the volunteer army don't need you. But you need them. So come and give them the support now while it lasts. And some of you may be wondering, oh, why did Sonny say we are not going to take orders from our leaders in prison? Let me just refresh your memory. For those that are not aware, let me just refresh your memory. Because you may be angry with me. Oh!
The reason of order.
Don't be angry with me, so that you know why we say we are not taking order from our leaders in prison. But let me just refresh your memory with this.
Order. No order from DSS dungeon. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS dungeon is to...
Same way you listen to that message from the beginning. We are not taking orders from DSS dungeon, from Nigerian prison. We are not taking order from Finland prison. The reason for that is to protect those our leaders, to protect Mazda Mdekaren from prison, to protect Mazda Saifoneba from prison. So any order that is coming out from prison now, from Finland and from Nigeria, from these leaders, we are not taking that order because it is for their own good. They can't be in prison and be leading people that are here and be giving orders. Because if we use what they are saying to do anything, it will implicate them and they will not come out again forever. They will be dead and gone inside prison because everything we will use their name to do will implicate them. So we are not taking orders from them in prison.
Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ asịkwa m ka m kọwala unu maka ife a. Ịma na ndị Igbo tụrụ ilu si na akọwaluo ekeluo. Onye amarọ ife, onye amarọ ebe enile ozu na-abụ oje ịba ọnya bụ ini ozu. O nwere ike osi n'ụkwụ. Biko na ụmụnne m na ụmụnna m, anyị adịrị iche from others. Ndị Igbo tụrụ ilu sikwa na nke m dị iche bụ aja afa. Nke anyị ama dị iche. Agwago m unu example Mandela. All these people, freedom fighters. Oge ejifeji, etu a ka ndị befasi wee ninigide wee pụta. Ọ bụrụ mmadụ ịbịa welu one video na-akọgheri. Eziokwu na-akwụ ọtọ. Ndị gọọmenti mere iwu anyị nwa na-eme observe today asị law ọ ndị ọcha. And ọ ndị a ka unu chọọ ka fa recognize unu. Unu ga na-eme ife n'etu o si kwesị ekwesị. Ọ bụrụ na mmadụ si gị na ya mewe ife onye ndu kwuru wee mee ife like our PM said in that video. Ọ bụrụ na ọfụrụ onye ndu n'anya. Ọ bụrụkwanụ ya bụ na onye ndu abụrụzi our leader. Ọ bụrụ ya bụ na onye ndu na-erelease godi tomorrow that na ya ma egezie ntị. No. Ife bụ iwu bụ na onye nọ n'ime ụlọ nga bụ onye eji eji. O nwere ife gọọmenti ọzọ nwere to do with that person. Anyị nwa bụ ndị nọ bụ ndị a ejiri eji. Anyị bịa na-eje na-akpọfa na-ekwu okwu. Ịma onye nyelufa that letter eweta si na onye ndu weta na ya chọrọzi sit at home. Onye ndu ọma nke na-aga ọ ife agwara ya ka ọ na-eme. Ka mmalụ na-atụ oge onye ndu ebunatala onye ndu from Kenya to Nigeria, fa wee were ife wee kpuchie onye ndu iru ka onye oshi, maka na Ejiofor so wee plan ka ebunata ya, and Ejiofor nọ na that airport. E wee kpuchie onye ndu iru. Onye ndu unu, onye ndu aghọtara ọmarọ, fajide onye ndu n'aka like this, kpuchie ya isi, ọ na-aga with chain mana ụkwụ ya na aka ya. Ejiofor dị happy kwụrụ ebe anwa na-ekiri onye ndu. Onye ndu gafee ọfụrụ ọmarọ onye kwe ya sef, ọmarọ ebe akpụ eje. Onye ndu wee nọkata wee si na ya chọrọzi this man. Ọ gịnị mee? Oge ọ nụrụ eziokwu. Wee na onye ndu heard the truth, o wee si na ya chọrọzi nwoke a i-represent ya. Una fuge ọ dị fụ ka PM kịta. Ife anwa PM kwụsịrị maka onye ndu, unfortunately o megie. PM kịta nọ n'ime. Onye nọkata o buru fonu si na PM si na PM asịrọ, ọ na-akpọ everybody bịa PM nke a. Ị mara na a na-erekọdụ that line. A na-erekọdụ that line. And onwe mgbe PM ziri mmadụ ozi si bịazie Ngozi Orapueze, ya kpọzina ya edezinala ya email. Na every email o de na a na-eji bịa na-ajụ ya ajụjụ. Unu ka na-emekwa the same thing. O ife awa information minister na-ekwu ya. O nwere ka mmadụ ga-esi wee nọdụ n'ime any government like America, ma Israel, ma even Japan, ma Korea, asị ya na-ekwuru onye nọ n'ime ụlọ nga ukwu. Iwu megide na fama egie ntị. But we thank God today that we have a man gave volunteer onwe si na ya ga-ebulu na ibu alụ a. Unu makwa na ọchịchị adịrịzi. To rule human beings, even animals, ọ dịrịzi. Especially this generation, everything bụ law. Iwu. Before you na-eme anything, ị ga-eje gụọ that thing. Chekie inwe ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ike ịgụ ijekwula lawyer. Isi ya biko na ife m chọrọ ibido me, kedu iwu dị n'ife a? What should I do and should not do? Freedom fighting nwere iwu. Ifugie o nwere iwu. That's why o ji alinga. And that's why you need somebody to represent you in form of a lobbyist. Onye ga-edu gị na-eje to places that matters. Onye ma ụzọ. That's why we have Elias. That's why we have him. And all this PM, Botalia, or do our APM, neje places, and unu for result. Ndị Nigeria bịa fa na-claim America bịa America. Fa ebe America si wee bịa. Fa maro. Very soon fa ga-amata. Very soon fa ga-amata ebe America si wee bịa. So ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, onye na-asịlị unu asị na-welu vidio mmadụ na-akọwa ife niile ọ na-akọwa. Afụrụ m ebe Ada Ndị Uchu ji this very video wee na-eme program. Ọ mara na ife ụfọdụ ọ na-eme na enwere ike iji tụ ya nga. Ọ mara na ife ụfọdụ ọ na-eme na enwere ike iji wee kpụpụ ya court. Ọ ghọtara. Because ọ nọrọ na Breji. O nwere right over any Breji properties. because this video is our property. We can claim any damages from her. I saw her using it, but I didn't listen to it. Apụta na-agwa unu nke niile agwara unu na-ekwe nkwecha. Agwa unu na oke na-arị enu na-egbute nkwụ na-ekwe ekwecha. The truth is that PM na onye ndu nọ n'ime. We love them. We cherish them. We appreciate them. But you don't have to compound. That's compound ife bụ iwelu nsogbu na-etinye n'enu nsogbu. Onye nwelu nsogbu already, ị na-add ya up. You don't have to compound their situation by claiming things, by making them say things that they are not supposed to do. Because famari ife na-aga kita. PM or makita ife na-aga na Biafra land. Omaro. Likewise onye ndu. So unu wa ndị nọ here na for Nigeria day and night. You should work hard by donating so that onye ndu and our PM will be released. They are the leaders of Biafra and we appreciate them. Likewise, our Mazi Ogenkere, who is leading us now. If I chobuka Biafra bia, oburo position, oburo rank, oburo name, oburo academic qualification, na ịgụka akwụkwọ ma na ịmaka akwụkwọ mba, oburo ife anyị na-achọ, anyị na-achọ Biafra. Anyị chọrọ ịrapụ Nigeria, or ife anyị chọrọ. So if onye ọbụla ga-eme wee nweta Biafra, onye ndu said it, whatever you know you can do to get Biafra, come and do it. Oburu nọ na-akụ asịrị. And then na-akụ asịrị kụọ nke ziri ezi. Asịrị ama etinye gị na nsogbu. O welu Biafra video, this thing dị there. Iwe na-akụ akụkọ. Nke fa na-akpọ, you are just going against the rules. You are going against the rules. And we can sue you. Because Biafra Republic Government in Exile is a registered entity. You can sue it and it can sue you. Because of the legal title, Dina Breji. You can sue Breji and Breji can sue you for violating all the rules.
Guard our leader. We want our leader to be safe. We want to exonerate our leader from anything that Biafrans will be doing for his own best interest. So
anything that we shall be doing going forward in 2025, 2026, 2027, until Biafra comes, as far as our leaders are in prison, we will not tag their name. We will not put that they are the one giving the order, or they said this, or they directed this. It is for their own good. It is to keep them away, because if we put their names, it will be used against them. So for all of you that are using our leader's name, Simon Ekpa name, Mazenam Dekanu name, and then you say he is giving order, he's telling you to come and do this, telling you to come and do this, desist from it. And all of you that are trying to follow that a message that Emma and the rest of them are sending to you, you are digging the graves of our leaders that are in prison. Stop it, because you're going to implicate them the more. Somebody cannot be in prison and be the one giving you orders here.
Any actions that Biafra people will be taking in Biafra land, you don't attach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to it.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking, BRGIO, Biafra Defense Forces, Biafrans in the Homeland, or any Biafran taken for Biafran quest, don't attach Mazi Simon Ekpa name to it, or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't tag their name to implicate them.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking in Biafra land for the freedom of Biafra, the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and freedom of all prisoners of conscience, you don't bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to it.
Have you seen it, Biafrans?
I believe that is clear enough for those that did not understand. And one question to everybody. when we went to US Congress to have a congressional briefing and testimony, was it our leaders that are in prison that instructed us to go there? Were they the one that gave us the idea? When we went there to preach sanctions on Nigeria, when we went there to preach sanctions on Europe, when we went there to preach sanctions on the Nigerian officials, when we went there to preach the Christian genocide and the religious persecution, when we went there to preach Biafra independence and Biafra recognition, when we submitted a deal to the US government for political support, did our leaders in prison tell us to do that in their favor? Did they know that we are working for their own favor to release them? So you see, it is only a dead brain that will wait for the leader that is in chains to now be the one to think of what to tell you to come and do so that you can now come and get him or her out of prison. It is only dead brains that go by such.
Yes, Biafrans. Do you know one thing? If we stop or if we continue to take orders from our PM, that means that the DOS that came and testified against him, that he's the one causing everything, they will be correct. The court will take it as correct. They will take it as, oh, do you see? Every now and then, they are calling on him to continue telling them that thing that is causing problem. They came and testified that PM is the one that is causing insecurity in Biafra land. That's their testimony during our PM's hearing last year. Now, Biafrans, have you people forgotten that Asari Dokubo boasted, wielding his gun like this, that he's the one buying Igbos? No Igbo chief, no Igbo politician ever talked about Asari Dokubo. None of them. And Asari has fleet of soldiers that he trained with guns. That man is not fighting for Biafra. I don't know what he's fighting for, but he has army with guns. And nobody ever talks of him. None of them. But an allegation of insecurity was made against your PM. And that is the man they have given 6 years. And you will always call him, oh, come and speak to the people. Is it that you cannot, as a free man, convince your brothers and sisters as to why they should not take instructions from man in prison? What does he see there? What does he know there? You want to compound his problem for him by making him to say things he's not supposed to say, to implicate himself more. They will not tell him what is going on. Rather, they will twist it so that he will get angry where he's not supposed to. Do you know what it means to be locked up in one place for a whole day or 2 days or 3 days without watching TV, without your own mobile phone, without talking to people you wish to talk to, without seeing Adam that PM loves so much? Do you know what it means? It can make somebody go mad. People do get mad from the prison, and you are going there to poke the same man. When you are all out here going left to right, south and west, instead of coming together. He told you people to be united. Are you people united? Are you united? He told you, fall back to Breji. Have you fallen back to Breji? That is the question. So going back to him means that everything he has taught you from 2022, 2023, 24, before he was arrested, that you never learned anything. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, unu egekwana ndị amasị a, ndị a na-agbara unu amasị, unu egekwana fanti. Ndị na-egbu unu bụ ndị special force, ndị Asari Dokubo na azụ, and Asari kwulie, government cannot hold him because na ogbugbu fa na-egbu unu bụ ulu ndị Fulani. That is true. Very, very correct. Neither Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nor Mazi Simon Ekpa is the problem or causes insecurity in Southeast. The person causing insecurity is the Ebubago that David Umahi and the governors formed and put Fulanis there. Fane Ebunu and Special Force on the Ebunu. On the Ebunu. Chinasa Nworu kwulie o si na afa gbusie ndị mmadụ Ekpa a na-claim. That is what they said. So, kita anyị nwere onye na-achọ ka Biafra bịa. We have to use our strength to support him. Donate, donate, donate. Or if our information minister na-ekwu. So, Biafrans, geenụ ntị, na-egenụ ntị, ka unu na-efolo nke bụ eziokwu.
I salute all Biafrans. And before we bring this program down, we're supposed to have had an open line for people to call in, but time is not going to permit because of this finance. Because of my very location and time now. So I'm going to play this last video and then I leave it for thought. It'll be a food for thought. On the screen, you see a video and then you see Adanowu. You see Adandiochu. You see the generational illiterate. Vam, vam, vam. And then it is written there that CRC, BGC, the group of Emma now accuses of Adanowu of chopping money. They say, how can you say it is only 350,000 naira? Or 350,000 AJ that was raised in your fundraiser?
Biafrans, okwu anyị elugo na njedebe. I will love you people and leave you people here. Ifugo okwu a, akọba ife ni idiochi kọba ife ọfụ n'enu nkwụ. Ọma akọchi akọcha. What we are advocating for is one love, one mind, one peace. Ka anyị wee nweta Biafra. Achọrọ m ịba n'okwu a the way o si aga. Okenye kwanyela onwe ya ugwu. Ụmụaka kwanyekwala onwe fa ugwu. We have a leader now. God created us beautifully well. We are wonderful people. Just follow your leader and get Biafra. This is still freedom fight. When Biafra come, if you want to be the president of Biafra, you come, form your electoral group, and you campaign. If Biafrans want you to be their president, you will become the president of Biafra. But now, we are still in freedom fighting mode. Unu ekwesịna ka a na-asa unu isi. We are on a freedom fight mode. Ọ bụrụ ndị ọcha fasị nọ ad hoc situation. Ife dapụtalụ na mbelede, ọ ya ka anyị nọ n'enu ya now. Unu ekwesịna ka ewelu ụmụ grama ndị oyibo a wee na-edeceive unu. No matter onye na-achị unu, ife unu chọọ bụ gịnị? Biafra, Biafra bịa, dissolve everything. PM kwulie na his last space with us, that when Biafra comes, everything will be dissolved. Away political parties. Ndị ga-vote for the only ga-win a vote fa win fa chiba Biafra. Support ọnụ onye na-edu unu kịta. Ọ ife anyị chọrọ ka onye na-edu anyị kịta na-eme. Ka anyị nweta people ga-anọ with us. Ka anyị nweta ndị ga-support anyị. Ka anyị nweta ndị ga-recognize anyị. Ka anyị bụrụ a nation. When that nationality comes into our hands, it dissolves everything. Amarom ife a na-azọ ife a. Amarom ife a na-azọ. Amarom ife a na-azọ. My people zodebekere na ife a. Ọ bụrụ Fulani ka unu enwe uche. In a fight with somebody, your opponent, ị na-eni anya na strategize. Ọ bụrụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu will not be happy with us. So, ma imegide ife a na Biafra abịarọ. Ife a bụ just freedom fight. Iran na-anụ ọgụ kịta. Somaliland na-anụ. Ndị ọbụla na-anụ. Ukraine na-anụ. Biafra na-anụ. We are not the only ones. Look at others. The way they are doing things. Ejema and Eje is what we need. So, Biafrans, I will love you here and leave you. And I will encourage you to donate and get your receipt. Because Biafra adịrọkwa ka Nigeria. Onwekwa ife dị ka man no man. When Biafra comes, you will be required to present evidence of your support. Biafra ji wee bịa. Peace, unity, equity, all must continue to hail Biafra. I love you all. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. Thank you, my people, and I greet you from here. I will see you maybe on the space or tomorrow morning, God willing. Ndewo.